Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. Hope that you're having a beautiful day because I am definitely having a beautiful one. So, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? All right, so today's episode is a continuation of my rant about Transformers, okay? A lot of people probably bash me, are probably going to bash me for the last episode that I posted, but ladies and gentlemen, what y'all need to understand is this. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. Whether you want to transform into a cat, a rat, a dog,
bruh,
a mouse,
bruh,
a giraffe,
bruh,
a beaver,
bruh,
or whatever the hell you want to call yourself,
bruh,
whatever you identify as.
bruh,
You got a lot of people out there identifying as a rat, a dog, a cat, and a mouse at one time.
bruh,
Don't make no motherfucking sense, but it's happening. And in this society, we are allowing that. And we shouldn't. If you want to sit there and you want to identify as a roach,
bruh,
that's on you. Okay? You want to identify whatever you want to identify. That's on you. What I'm saying is this. Do not sit there and try to push that on other people that are just walking around trying to enjoy their lives and live their lives. Instead, you have this particular city, because it's not a community no more, city
bruh,
of people, and they have more rights than regular people. And to me, if it's not an issue to you, it's definitely an issue to me. For me to sit there and to address somebody, so where I want everybody to understand is this. It's a big problem when a regular person addresses another person as their biological gender, biological gender. It has to worry about being arrested because they so-called misgendered somebody.
bruh,
I didn't misgender you. You a guy in drag.
bruh,
You a guy in drag.
bruh,
And at no point and at no time should I have to sit there and answer to a police officer because I called you sir. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. But y'all know, in this world, we sit there, we brush it off, we act like it's nothing, and then we get these Caucasians
bruh,
to sit there and feed into this dumb bull. And then when we say something against it, we get in trouble.
bruh,
Like we'll be getting arrested. And what we should be asking is this. What should be happening is when somebody who is Caucasian calls somebody of color the N-word, why they not getting the same type of treatment?
bruh,
Why do I have to risk being jailed because I call some cross-dressing a man?
bruh,
Why should I have to risk that? I shouldn't have to risk that. Just like nobody else walking God's green earth should have to risk that. We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
bruh,
I understand you felt like you was born a woman. That's all right. That's how you feel. The truth is, you're going to burn in hell because you was born a man and you feel like you was born a woman. God didn't make you that way.
bruh,
He made you the way that you are.
bruh,
But if you feel that way, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But don't think I'm going to call you a tree because you feel like a tree.
Bruh.
Don't think I'm about to walk out there and call you an octopus because you feel like an octopus.
Bruh.
Because you identify as an octopus.
Bruh.
What if I choose to identify myself as a person? You know what I identify as? I identify as, I don't want to hear that. That's what I identify as. I don't want to hear that. Now, respect my pronoun. Are you going to respect my pronoun?
Bruh.
Or did I take it too far?
Bruh.
I mean, you tell me. All my listeners, y'all tell me. Am I going too far? Am I going too far? Am I disrespecting anybody? Do you feel hurt? Are your feelings hurt?
Bruh.
Are they? Because if they are, I don't give a f. I don't care. I do not care.
Bruh.
You Alphabet City, Alphabet, you Transformers are taking it too far.
Bruh.
You taking it too far. And when my freedom is threatened, yeah, I'm going in. I'm going to go in.
Bruh.
Because nobody's freedom should be threatened by calling somebody by the gender that they are. Nobody. I don't care what you identify as or what you transform into.
Bruh.
Okay? I don't care if you identify as a car,
Bruh.
a truck,
Bruh.
a boat,
Bruh.
a dolphin,
Bruh.
a whale,
Bruh.
a shark.
Bruh.
Drop my bombs when I say that. A walrus, a seal, God damn it, a dog, a Chinese cat, a bald-headed cat, a bald-headed rat, a black squirrel. You know the ones in the projects? Come to New York City, you'll see the black squirrels. A flying rat, a raccoon, a dwarf, an elf, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. You could be Jack Sparrow. I don't care. You could be a leprechaun. Hell, you might be Superman, Colossus, Wolverine, Professor X. You want me to keep going? Can the list go on? Can the list go on? Apocalypse. You could be all the Marvel characters. Batman, Robin, Adolf Hitler, Shaka Khan, the Terminator, part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't care. I do not care how you identify yourself. I am going to call you as I see it. You a woman walking around here. You a man dressed as a woman walking around here with a full beard and a mustache. And want me to call you miss. How long you been on birth control? Wait a minute, you can't do that. Don't ask me to play this fool game. Don't ask me to play into this illusion that you have. I'm not going to play in it. You want to identify as a Thanksgiving turkey? Go ahead. I don't care. You could be the Thanksgiving turkey. If you're lucky, the president might pardon you. But I'm not going to call you the Thanksgiving turkey. You want to identify as a fox? Go ahead. I ain't going to call you no fox. Had one guy up here. If you listen to some of my earlier shows, there was one guy up here, one guy, transgender guy, came up to the show and wanted me to call him delicious.
Wait, what?
Hell no. Hell no.
Bruh.
Why would I call a man delicious? Because he want to be, that's his pronoun.
Bruh.
Delicious.
Bruh.
Brother, your name is Eddie. Your name is Ed. Eddie. Ed for short. Not the Ed that work here. Let's get that straight. We ain't talking about him. Talking about another brother. But I'm not gonna call you a cat, a dog, a mouse, a rat. Whatever you want to identify, that's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna do that. If you come to this show, I will not do that. Because if you want to play the identity game, then I'm a can of spam. I identify as corn, hamburger meat. I identify as a chair. I'm a car. Hell, I'm a limo. I'm a tank. I identify as a city bus. You gonna respect my pronouns when you come to my show?
Bruh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's stop playing the games. Let's stop entertaining these things, issues, and we know. Excuse me for a second, having some static right there. Wait a minute, little static. Yeah, let's just stop. Us Americans, let's stop feeding into this. Let's stop playing this game and let's actually address the real issue that we need to. Because the identity thing is too much. It's too much. Because I identify as a Lamborghini. You gonna put me in jail? Are you gonna take me to the car pound? I identify as a goat. Are you gonna arrest me? Or are you gonna take me to the zoo? I identify as a stray dog. Now, are you gonna arrest me if I bite somebody? Or are you gonna take me to the dog pound? Which one is it? Ladies and gentlemen, let's just be honest. Let's stop entertaining this. Let's stop playing these games. Let's stop going along with this, especially when it puts people's lives in danger and in jeopardy of being jailed just by calling somebody or identifying somebody as what you see. And a lot of us, we deal with this. And I know a couple of people, y'all sitting there, y'all watch YouTube, y'all watch the little TikToks where people be going on, well, this guy, this waitress, they misgendered me. This waitress misgendered me, called me a girl and I'm really a guy. Aww. Called me a guy when I'm really a girl. Aww. And he called me a girl when I'm really a cat. Aww. I don't like that. Aww. Cut that bull out. I mean, really. Some of us, we sit there, we walk around, we sit there, we play with this. But let's be realistic. Are you going to hire somebody who think that they a damn cat? Would you hire me if I told you that I was a cat?
Bruh.
I am a person of color. I come to your establishment and tell you I identify as a cat, dog, hippo, and I am unbinary, binary. I identify as a female, male, a bisexual, a giraffe sexual, a homosexual, a whatever sexual, and I'm a lesbian.
Bruh.
Do I get the job? Do I get the job? I don't think so. But yet, people want to sit there and entertain this. You entertain this, even if these are your family members. You are entertaining what is definitely a serious mental issue. And a lot of y'all, a lot of my listeners, some of y'all encourage it. Y'all encourage it. Now, I ain't bashing the ones who have their own identity. Like, you ain't identifying as no damn cat or dog. I'm not bashing you. What I'm saying is, if you want to live a certain lifestyle, live that lifestyle and let that be the lifestyle that you live. Do not push, force, or even try to have somebody arrested just because they so-called misgendered you. It's two genders. How can I misgender you? That makes no sense. Because you got fake boobs, fake butt, some fake lips, and you walking around with some weave on, and you walking around with the fake, what was it, the fake nails and stuff? But you got a mustache and a beard. You know that line when you shave too much? Y'all brothers know I'm talking about. You start getting them bumps all over your face. And you look like a man. You a man. I didn't misgender you. But people, we don't need to feed into this. And this is why I say to those people, don't feed into such things. Don't feed into such things. Don't even participate in them. Don't entertain it. Because when you do, you go into hell just like them. Because you're entertaining it. Just because you decide to entertain this, you going to burn in hell just like them. If you think I'm lying, like I said on the last episode, follow your word. Because I know a lot of people that listen to me, you believe in God, but you don't believe in the Bible. You don't believe in his word, but you believe in him. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. Seriously, read your Bible. Because I'm not going to jail for no transformer. Because you feel a certain type of way. Because you feel like a woman, but you really a man. Because you feel like a dog, but you really a man. Because you feel like a mouse, but you really a man. Because you walking around thinking that you a damn ostrich, but you really a man. Walking around thinking that you, what else can we thought? A car? Yeah, he probably thought he was a car. You a man. You walking around thinking that you a damn a bear. You a bear. You a man. Walking around thinking you a lioness. You a man. I don't know what it is. The transgender, y'all walk around. To me, y'all look like clowns. Clowns. Y'all should be in the circus. And I know the alphabet community, alphabet city, I know y'all gonna come at me. Come at me. Come at me. If you come at me, I'm a smack you in the face with Bible. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I don't care. I don't care what anybody think. I don't care anybody out. I do not care what you think. When you are putting somebody's life at stake and somebody's life in jeopardy because you feel like you're the opposite sex, that's not my fault. That's your fault. That's your disability. Oh, that's your situation. That's not mine. I don't think I'm a walrus. I don't walk around saying that I'm one of the Thundercats. I don't walk around talking about I'm Voltron. Okay? I don't identify as one of the what was the show again? What was the show? What was the show that I was talking about? What's it? Ben 10. I don't walk around identifying as Ben 10. Okay, I don't walk around identifying as a cartoon. Okay, you see me walking around here identifying as Fred Flintstone, Barney Rubble. No. Am I one of the lions from Voltron? Do you see me walking around here talking about I'm a Power Ranger? Matter of fact, I identify as a Power Ranger. I identify as Wolverine. I am a member of the X-Men. That's it. Matter of fact, I identify as a member of the Justice League. I cannot be arrested. I am above the government. I am above the president. I am a part of a superhuman league. That's it. I identify as an airplane because I can fly. That's it. I identify as a speedboat because I can swim. Okay? I identify as a NASCAR because I can run. Do you hear how foolish that sounds? Do you hear how foolish that sounds? You know what I'm saying? I identify as one of the members of the Addams family. I'm the Thing. I'm the Swamp Thing. I identify as Hercules. Do you see how foolish that sounds? Everybody in the background, I hear y'all laughing. I hear you laughing. But do you hear how foolish that sounds? I identify as a rocket. I identify as a Twinkie, goddammit. Okay, I identify as a bag of noodles. I identify myself as rice. I identify as cotton. I identify myself as Nikes. Do you hear how foolish that sounds? But yet we sit here as Americans and we play with this. We play with this. And we think it's a game. It's not a game. When people's lives are at risk. So when you come at me, I want the whole LBGT alphabet city know, when you come for me, you better come right. Because I identify as a 600-pound black woman. I identify as a whale. I'm a hippo. I'm an elephant. So when you come at me, I ain't going to forget. I identify as a cheetah. Shit, I identify as Mufasa. Just call me King Mufasa. Don't call me nothing else. I'm King Mufasa. Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds? Yeah, no. We, as Americans, sit there and we play around with this stuff. And we think it's a game. Let me tell you something. And the word, it tells you, when you read the word, when you sit there and you play into this stuff, you are just as guilty as the person that is doing it. So if they go to hell and you embracing them, you going to hell with them. And that's right, Alphabet City. I'm not trying to speak bad on you. I'm just letting you know what the Bible say. Not me. I didn't say it. God said it. You gonna burn when it's your turn. So you come for me if you want. Come for me if you want. Come for me. Cause, and I know some of y'all gonna probably try to get me arrested or whatever. And it's okay. Because I don't think I'm gonna go to jail because I identify as not guilty. That's how I identify myself. I identify myself as not guilty. I identify myself as not a citizen of what we call this United States. I identify myself as not a member of the Alphabet City. And we know y'all location. We know you're set up in Atlanta. That's why I don't call Atlanta no more. It's called Alphabet City. And it's full of all type of Decepticons and Autobots. All type of Transformers are down there. All type of them. But you're not going to force that on me. You should not force it on anybody else. And nobody should have to worry about being arrested or anything like that. I'm going to get off this subject because it's a ridiculous subject. I just keep doing what I'm doing for my listeners to see how ridiculous, just how ridiculous, how far of ridiculousness that this has come. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm ready to identify as I identify as a police car. I identify as a police siren. Hell, I identify as a handcuffs. I identify myself as the jail cell. Now, where are you going to take me? I am the jail cell. I identify as a jail cell. Where are we going? Do you see how ridiculous this is? Do you see how ridiculous this is? I identify myself as toilet tissue. You can't lock me up. You got to flush me away. You can't. I identify myself as a pen. I think I have the right, okay, to an attorney, okay? I'm going to stop joking around. But it's just, do you hear how ridiculous this really sounds? And some people, yeah, I ain't going to say it again. I'm done. All right, let me get up out of here. Listen, I'm done with my rant because I identify as a microphone. So you can't turn me off. I identify as a laptop. So you can't turn me off. Hell, I identify myself as a fish tank. Somebody put something water in me. It's just crazy. I'm getting out of here. I'm very annoyed because I just feel like this is going too far to where I have to worry about my freedom, my safety, and the safety of my family because I so-called misgendered somebody. I got your misgender. I should have got him arrested. The reality is I should have got, because he misgendered me. And that's the truth. Because he said I was male. I don't identify as a male. I identify as a screwdriver. I identify as speakers. Hell. I identify myself as Pepto-Bismol. I identify as Robitussin. I identify myself as Tylenol. I identify myself as a pair of headphones. Hell, I identify as an asthma pump. Where are you going to take me? Can you take me to jail for that? Can you take me to jail for that? Hell, I identify as a website. Where are we going? Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds? Do you hear it? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, listen, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. All right, let's pay these bills real quick. Y'all can check me out on YouTube and all that stuff. All the but all the contact information is gonna be right there on your screen. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook. Check out our Facebook page where we post up motivational, inspirational content to help you through your day. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me. I so appreciate that. Until next episode, stay blessed and not stressed, and do not transform into anything, because I identify myself as the end of this show. Peace out, y'all.